Story about a child prodigy. 5-year-old Lincoln Lewis competed in the World Championship golf tournament just days before starting kindergarten. I was a child prodigy too. I was really good in the sandbox. But back to Lincoln and the U.S. Golf Kids World Championship. His coach says his secret is his passion for the game and how much he loves playing it. It all started when he was a child, at a year and a half old, when his grandpa bought him a Tiny Tykes golf club set. Lincoln's father, who also happens to be the caddy, is happy that his son has found something he loves. I can only imagine how hard his life has been, struggling all those years before finding his one true passion. This brings me to my question. What skill do you wish you mastered at the age of 5? Adam, let's kick it off with you. You were last on the last one, so we're starting with you on this one.
Thanks, Jeff Sutphin. And this is not to copy this story. I actually heard about this story, and golf was my answer because I am the world's worst golfer. I am so bad at golf. I tried when my dad turned 70 as a surprise. I actually took golf lessons with like an LPGA athlete who I happen to know. And after 5 lessons, she was like, Adam, I just don't think golf is your sport. I mean, I would literally, you know, your stance is right, your form is right, keep your eye on the ball, and then I would swing and I'd be like, where is it? Oh, it's just still sitting there. So I've always wanted to play golf. I've always wanted to compete in these golf tournaments. It's such a good social, such a good social thing, and I've had people, you know, Shane here in the office be like, I'm going to take you golfing. Like, we'll just go. But there's so much pressure on it because you're like, oh God, I'm like the world's worst golfer, and I don't think anybody realizes how bad I am.
Yeah, and it's a sport that you really want to have like A+ socks.
Yeah.
So.
Right, exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Do you blister easy?
No. Well, these shoes happen to be. They happen to have one of those cushiony. What are they called? There's a specific.
Keep them on. Keep them on.
The air-cooled reduces odor.
His feet are naked again.
They're not reducing odor, by the way.
Charity, over to you.
It smells like s'mores around.
I'm just gonna put them
I'm
on.
about to snatch my eyelashes off and scratch out my
You don't need to. They fell off. Charity, what do you think? If you're, what's the skill you'd like to master by age 5?
What's wrong with the feet, by the way?
Nothing. Yours in the naked in the studio. Oh, okay. So mine would be playing the piano. I actually quit piano lessons around that age. And so now as an adult, I sing with my sisters, like we sing in church, and I would love to sometimes just be able to sing and play by myself. And I always say I'm going to take
the ivories. You want
yeah, you know, that's my space to connect with God, you know?
Sure.
So also I'm like, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll just go to YouTube University and take piano lessons or actually hire somebody, but it just hasn't happened. It's on the list, but that's something that I wish my parents wouldn't have let me quit. Because the other stuff I didn't get to quit. I don't know why we got to quit that one. Maybe because it was expensive.
Just moving that piano around is not easy.
Yeah, and I carved my name in my mom's piano, so she probably was like, you're done.
I'm sure that went over well. Tim, how about yourself?
It's ironic because I wanted to be a piano mover. So that's the I'm not even kidding around when I said that's the same answer. We're twinsies today.
Damn.
We're
I said
twinsies
play,
today.
not move.
I know, I was kidding. Play is the same for me too.
Really?
Because when I'm watching not TV on my phone, and you see those videos on the YouTubes where like the guy's in a random mall or a Subway or whatever, and he just starts rocking, and the whole place starts, you know, jamming. I love that stuff. Imagine having that ability to just go play the piano anywhere and just boom, instant concert.
Did you just call it the YouTubes?
The YouTubes.
Got it.
Yeah. And for you, it's the YouTube socks. Yeah.
See, we could have been a match
never,
made in
ever-
heaven had we not quit.
What
we
people
quit.
at home
But we
don't
quit.
know
But
is
we
that
quit.
right before the show, I just told everybody, hey guys, just so you know my socks got wet. I couldn't wear it, so please just don't get a shot. Never do that. If you're ever in the studio, never tell people what you think.
All right, so here's, I looked up online. I Googled 2 things. I Googled what's the best skill to have, and then I followed that search up with what's the best skill to learn as a 5-year-old. Now, interestingly enough, the best skill on almost every list, the best skill to have is listening and communication skills. And when
sorry, what was that?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm not even listening. And then on all the lists of the best skills you could have as a 5-year-old that you should be learning is focus, self-control, and communication. So I found it very interesting that both as an adult and as a child, that communication is still primarily the number one.
I can't believe.
We're losing the ability to communicate because of the cell phones. See?
Right.
Yeah.
There you
Can I
are.
just ask, Jeff, what would yours be?
Mine is communication, just because I researched it. But with all of that being said, we good? We can tap it
Yeah,
out?
we can.
You would
Send-
tap
send
out.
it?
I just thought it would be accounting, but what do I know?
Accounting, right? Yeah, or carpentry, dental work. Who knows? We do have an over-the-edge expert that would like to chime in. This is Ro. Let's see what she had to say.
Yeah, bro.
Anything athletic. Okay, I was terrible. I tried everything. You know, I tried soccer, terrible at it. This is how bad I was. At soccer camp, I got MIP, Most Improved Player. Not MVP, MIP. Maybe I would have gotten a scholarship or actually at least tried to go to college if I was good at sports. I don't know.
All right. Well, no one said Adam was the closest with athletics because he was going with golf. So I'm awarding 4.
Wow.
4.
Oh my God, these are like bonus tokens.
Yeah.
Also. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's also, you can slide one of those into the bottom of each of your shoes, and
Two
that'll
for
make
each
you a
shoe.
little taller.
I'm
We
feeling
need to
some
take
kind
a
of
quick break. When we come back, we're going to see who is going to take the floor and get something off their mind. Oh, God. No. Stop, Adam. Stop.
That is over. You're right.